In a world where most of us chase success and happiness through external validation, there are those who chose a path of internal mastery to reach a similar goal.
I like this way. I love this way. It's hard, I would say.
And when it comes to suffering, most people don't understand what it means.
These people live a unique life, one that's very different from normal society. And while sometimes it's easier to notice our differences, it only takes a few questions to see how we're actually very much alike.
Yeah, everyone wants freedom, right? Everyone wants freedom.
In this two-part series, I sat down with two monks, both with more than a decade of experience, yet each with a very different personality. So I'm on a mission to discover what makes people like them similar to people like you and me. This is a story about the monks. What made you choose, what made you want to become a monk?
Yeah, because when I was in the university, I met the Buddhist club. I realized that I like this path. I like this Buddhist thing to invite people to do good deeds, to invite people to make merit, something like that, to invite people to practice meditation, to go to meditation camp, something like that. There was one turning point as well. I was walking around in Bangkok with my friends. At that time, it was a New Year festival. And suddenly I just felt, oh, it's so boring. Even though everything around me was just so full of light, full of sound. Suddenly I just felt, oh, it's so boring. I want to go home right now. And then right after that, I just go to school, go to university, and then come back home. I didn't want to go anywhere else. Once I found the Buddhist club, I was sure this is my thing. When I finished the university, I became ordained right away. I would do anything to improve my meditation. When I'm alone, I would do my best to calm my mind down, to improve my mind. And I feel this is the only thing that I value in my life.
What have you learned about life?
Learn about life.
Yeah, by being a monk.
It's about impermanence. It's about impermanence. Impermanence. It's come up in my mind that I don't want to lose anyone. I don't want to lose anyone that I love. But one day they're gonna separate from us. We are gonna separate from each other. And moreover, what I learned is how to live together. How to live together as a big community. You know, before I was here in the monastery, I was in the main temple, which is the Namakaya temple, and my group was 100 to 200 monks. We have to live together. I'm sure if we live together without meditation, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be so unorganized, right? Because everyone that we ordain, we come from different parts of Thailand and even different parts parts of the world, from all kinds of life.
All monks have to follow 227 rules, which undoubtedly creates a meaningful and disciplined life. But there is one rule I'm very curious about in particular, which is rule number 1.
What can you tell me about love?
Love. It's something that I don't think about so bad.
Yeah, because for the reason I'm asking obviously is because the outside world, the perspective that most of society has about love comes down to relationships, right, with other people, whether that is like with family or friends, but most of the time it's with a partner. But like as a monk, you're not allowed to have a partner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So therefore I find it interesting to ask the question like, what does love mean to you?
So that's why I cannot answer that.
Yeah. Is there a part of you that maybe feels like you're missing out in that aspect?
Missing out? I don't know. I don't feel I lack love. I don't feel I lack it. Yeah, I just is out of my thinking. It's not out of my.
I get it.
The Buddha spoke about love in a way that differs from the modern romantic or attachment-based perspective, where he emphasizes love as compassion, kindness, and selflessness.
Try to recognize, try to remind of my teaching, my teacher teaching about love. But I can't right now. Yeah, it's not something that we talk that much. But my teacher teach something about this.
Rules are there to help us, but what about our craving for freedom?
There are 227 precepts, right? Do you feel like for you, for your personality, for you as a person, do you need rules in your life in order to live a good life? Some people need some guidance, right, in order to like live a fulfilled life. Are you one of those people that you feel like you need those rules?
For me, if there is no rule, that's gonna be the best situation for me.
The best situation?
Yeah, the best situation. But as I'm a monk, I need to follow it because we are in the big group. No rules, no organization for sure. But for me, if I can choose, I would choose to have no rule at all. Yeah, everyone wants freedom, right? Everyone wants freedom.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, like, because you said everyone wants freedom, right? But then still you chose a path that doesn't allow you full freedom, right? It's like there are a lot of rules that you need to follow, and you've accepted those rules, you said. But it's interesting because you just said like, you know, everyone's everyone wants freedom.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you're not able to get that full freedom yourself.
Yeah, that's a good question. I would say the monk life has different freedom from the outside world. We don't have to choose our dress anymore. We have the dress that was originated since the Lord Buddha's time. We just follow this dress. And I don't have to think this day I'm gonna wear this shirt, wear that shirt. This is one of the freedom that I have right now.
So there's
my head.
There's freedom in a rule.
Yeah, there's freedom in a rule as well.
What were you gonna say about your head? The fact that you need to shave it?
I don't have to make my hair anymore. I just have the same hair as the same as other monks. Yeah, is some kind of freedom as well, I think.
Never thought about it in that way. But yeah, it gives you freedom in the sense that it clears your mind, right?
Yeah.
It leaves space for something else.
Yeah, leave space for something else. We don't have to spend time on our appearance anymore. And we can spend more time to practice our mind.
Yeah, that's very nice.
As a person who values individuality, I couldn't help but wonder if monks feel the need to express themselves, and whether this is even possible.
As a monk, are you taught to get rid of your identity?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Mm.
Oh yeah, yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, because we come from the all walks of life, right? And was in a big group of 200 monks. If we just have everyone has their own identity, it's gonna be super messy group. But when we practice meditation together, it's kind of like we have inner peace within us. And when we have inner peace within us, we usually see less flaw of the other person. And when we can have the inner peace, have inner happiness, there is less problem, there is less complaint, there is less issue, whatever, because of meditation.
How do you deal with the dissolving your ego while still having the human want to express yourself? How do you deal with that?
It's hard. Sometimes because of the seniority that I mentioned, we cannot complain that much. We cannot talk ourselves that much. There were some monks as well who complained a lot, and it's hard to live with them. It's hard to live with that person. But once everyone has inner peace inside, there's gonna be less complaint, less problem, as I said.
It's interesting because you just said that there were some monks that complained a lot.
Yeah, there is.
Is it hard being a monk?
I don't know for them, but
What about for yourself?
for me, I like this way. I love this way. It's hard, I would say. I would say it's hard. I'm not the person who want to show my feeling. I'm not the person who speak that much. I'm not the person who complain anything. I'm the person who keep everything in myself. Right? I'm the person who keep everything in myself. But I love this way. I love this way of life because I don't want to talk. I don't want to complain about anything. This is the life that I want.
Whether you want to be a monk or not, all we really want is to live a life that gives us purpose.
What would you say is your life's purpose?
Life's purpose. For now, my life purpose is to be a monk forever and to learn more about meditation. Meditation is something that a lot deeper than normal people usually see. I'm not that level yet, but I'm practicing to get to that level.
You're a very humble person, I feel like, because you've been you've been a monk for 11 years, and even during the classes, you always bring up like, I'm not there yet.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm not.
I cannot say that. If I don't say that, people would maybe misunderstood that I'm that level yet. But I don't want people to misunderstood that. It takes time. It takes time to reach that point.
If someone's watching this and they're struggling in life right now, what kind of advice would you give these people?
Be easy on yourself. Be easy on yourself. You're not the only one. You're not the only one who is struggling in this world. Everyone here, everyone in this world has their own suffering, has their own struggling in life, but maybe in a different form, right? Even the billionaire, they have their own suffering, they has their own struggling as well. If you are struggling in life, my recommendation is try to find your inner peace in mind. Practice a lot more meditation. With the practice of meditation, you will find the clarity in your mind. You will be able to see the problem. You may feel you cannot overcome it forever. But once you calm your mind down, clear all the clutter, clear all the negativities in your mind, you will see that the problem is getting smaller and smaller. it's gonna be less and less and less. You're gonna see the way out. My teacher said that if you can't think things out, get out of thinking, calm your mind down, and you'll see your way out, you'll see the solution.
As I've mentioned in the beginning, this is a two-part series. The second part will be with the other monk, and if you like this first part, then I feel like you won't be disappointed by part 2. Now both of these took a very long time to make, so if you liked it, please let me know that you did. Thank you.
Can you speak to test the mic?
Test 1 2 3 4. Hello, good morning, good evening. I'm Monk Ot. I'm from Thailand. It's one of my dreams as well. If I imagine if I wasn't a monk, maybe I would do
Also
the YouTuber. Yeah, it's very interesting. Meditate more.
Meditate more.
No, I was just kidding.
What part of yourself before you became a monk would you say you still have deep down? Is still part of you, like either your personality or characteristic?
I think the way I talk. The way I talk. When I talk, I would give my all. Whenever I talk, whenever I give some perspective, when I give some teachings, I will give my all. This way of talk, it drains a lot of energy from me, in me, but I cannot change it. Whenever I talk, I give my all every time.